Seth Rollins became the inaugural world champion in Saudi Arabia a year and a half ago. Damian Priest, a former world champ, who's had it with Dirty Dom and his antics, and meanwhile in the ring, Sheamus and Rollins start things off in this fatal four-way. Dirty Dom just trying to stay out of harm's way and get away from Damian Priest, and I'm not sure if that was wise.
I think it was genius. I think Dominic knows exactly what he's looking to do here. Create dissension between his other three opponents, let them fight it out. He can sit on the outside and be handsome.
Yeah, this is genius, getting cornered. Dominic, you may want to turn around. I hope you're wearing a chest protector.
With pecs like that, you don't need a chest protector.
I thought they were bones. And Sheamus now looking for the 10 beats of the Bowderin. I said this earlier, the last time I saw legs like that, they were hanging out of a nest.
It's very brave of you to say while
Oh,
Dirty
from
Dom.
behind! Rollins looking to steal one here, and Sheamus realizing it. Pulls Rollins off in the last second.
And I expect to see a lot more of that sort of offense from Seth freaking Rollins tonight. Rollins, to your point, nowhere near 100%, but Seth is a master of strategy. Seth, they call him the architect for a reason.
He's got to be a bit paranoid, too.
Might be taking a trip south of heaven.
Rollins lands on his feet. Damian misses wildly. Kick will send Sheamus outside the ring. And again, Seth would love to end this quickly because of the fact that he's not 100%. Also, he's got to be a bit paranoid, especially after hit Bronson Reed with 3 stops 2 nights ago, and a man stood up and looked at him. Oh, and Rollins now driving Sheamus and Priest into the barricade.
Took a few minutes, but the adrenaline is pumping through Rollins.
Dirty Dom folded up like a slinky. And on the other side, Rollins drives Priest and Sheamus into the barricade. Rollins is rolling. Who's going to be the #1 contender for the world title? Well, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Dominik Mysterio has taken control of this fatal four-way match. He's taken out Priest, Rollins, and Sheamus. It could be closing in on the #1 contendership. Up over the top, cover now by Dom, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
We can go back to the replay when we get a moment so that we can watch Dirty Dom dominate the rest of the field. The opportunistic mentality of Dirty Dom paying dividends for the last several minutes of this matchup. And this has to be cathartic for Dom. Being able to put hands on Damian Priest after Priest mistreated Dom for so long as a member of the Judgment Day.
And again, let's show you what happened during the break, and as you called it, the domination of Dirty Dom.
There you see Dom taking advantage of the situation, launching Rollins face first into the barricade.
He would follow it up with sending Sheamus into the steps, and then Damian Priest into the post, and it's been all Dominic since then.
We should change his name to Dominate Mysterio.
For the win! Can you imagine Dominic and Gunther for the world title? Actually, that might be fun.
Dirty Dom, no longer an afterthought, proving to the WWE Universe, and you too, Michael Cole, that Dirty Dom is the genuine article. Dom is a legitimate threat.
WWE fans all over Dirty Dom, and now taking out his anger on Damian Priest.
Because the WWE Universe is insanely jealous of Dirty Dom. Think about it. Dom's got the life everybody wishes they had, and street cred to boot.
Oh, neck breaker. Again, a cover by Dom, hook of the leg, can he do it? And a kick out by Damian Priest. Oh God, can you imagine if Dom wins this match, becomes the #1 contender, Liv Morgan is the crown jewel champ and the women's world champ, and she's got that ring on her finger. Oh my Lord.
I think we call that a best case scenario, Cole. Talk about a true power couple in WWE.
Now he's trash talking Priest.
I told you.
Dom thinks he's back in the yard again.
These flashbacks are dangerous. That won't bode well for Damian Priest.
I think that just woke Priest up. And Dominic, thanks for your flurry clothesline. Down goes Dom again. Face first, plants him. Priest among many who cannot stand this kid. Bang!
Big forearm drops Dirty Dom. Damian Priest can sense he's getting closer to victory.
With a corner big elbow. Dirty Dom sent flying.
Elevated flatliner by the former World Heavyweight Champion.
Would love to get a rematch with the man who beat him at SummerSlam. Thanks to Finn Balor, that would be Gunther. Priest now, Sheamus knocks Dom out of the way. And now he takes out Damian Priest with the Irish Curse backbreaker. And then
Seth.
one to Seth as well. And Dominic. Sheamus, 15 years in WWE, four-time world champion, King of the Ring, Royal Rumble winner, Mr. Money in the Bank, looking to get back into the world title picture. Oh, and a big knee to Dominic. Cover to win the fatal four-way. Rollins, though, launches himself off the ropes to break it up. Damian Priest with a big kick. And one from Rollins. What a clothesline. All four men down. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna face Gunther for the world title? Back on Monday Night Raw, Sheamus and Seth Rollins in a slugfest. Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio also in this matchup. Fatal four-way to determine the #1 contender for Gunther's World Heavyweight title.
This is a testament to the toughness of Seth Rollins. Not too many can stand and trade blows with Sheamus and live to tell the tale.
Oh, and a big right hand stuns the Celtic Warrior. Damian Priest with a kick. First man to gain pinfall or submission will become the #1 contender.
What about what we heard from, wait a minute. Priest looking for the South of Heaven chokeslam.
Well-placed elbows by Sheamus. Priest, oh! Oh, big knee! Sheamus has him up! White noise! Cover for the win! Kick out by Priest.
Think about what we heard from the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther earlier in the night, Cole, that Gunther is more highly motivated than perhaps he's ever been. Gunther admitting that he and Kaiser need to be better. When you're already the World Heavyweight Champion, how do you even get better? All four of these superstars need to keep that in mind once this matchup's over.
Okay, Dominic with the drop kick has put Sheamus in position for the 619. Sheamus, though, gonna make Dominic pay! That running power slam, and now Sheamus could be closing in on victory. Sheamus calling for the bro kick. Seth Rollins, though, intercepts him. Dominic from behind, scoop up, shoulders down. He's got the tights. Rollins kicks. And Dominic, pedigree by Rollins. Seth could be looking for a stomp. Oh my God, look out here. Sheamus driven in the post. That's big Bronson Reed. The Oscilla is here. And Seth Rollins going after Reed, trying to beat him to the punch, realizing Reed's here for him. But Reed driving Rollins into the apron, and then a massive clothesline. And now Bronson Reed gonna clear off our announce table.
Get out of the way, Cole. This kaiju's on a rampage.
Bronson Reed said, I told Seth it isn't over. I told him I'm ready for war. But meanwhile, Sheamus and Priest, and this match is still going on because there's no disqualification.
Sheamus just drilled Reed with a knee, and Bronson Reed got in the ring and is the first man to his feet.
And now Damian Priest with a right as well. And look at the strength of Bronson Reed with a Death Valley driver. And the 340-pounder now with Sheamus on his shoulders and another Death Valley driver.
Uh-oh, Cole. You can feel the earth rumbling.
Reed heading up to the top rope. Bronson Reed, tsunami to Damian Priest. And I don't think he's done yet. Reed now on the other side. Tsunami to Sheamus.
340 pounds plus crashing down from the top turnbuckle.
A human wrecking ball. There are bodies strewn everywhere. And now Reed turns his attention to Rollins. His attention has been turned to Rollins.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Bronson Reed now. Reed off the backhand. Tsunami to the table. Bronson Reed with a tsunami through Seth Rollins through the table. Rollins said he was going to face Reed in the distant future. There's nothing distant about that.
Oh, Cole, you could see the fury in the eyes of Big Bronson Reed.
Corey, Dominic Mysterio trying to take advantage.
Dirty Dom!
Frog splash to Sheamus.
He's
The cover.
gonna do it.
Mysterio to win, and Priest breaks things up. Mysterio 1 count away from being the #1 contender.
Cole, I hope you'll excuse me. I gotta get eyes on Rollins over here. He is in bad shape. We got officials here at ringside, courtesy of Big Bronson Reed, but Dirty Dom dialing it up.
With a 619 connecting to Priest, and it could be Dominik's opportunity. This match continued after the destruction by Bronson Reed. Caught south of heaven, choke slam by Priest.
Can Priest capitalize? Damian Priest needs the cover. There it is.
Priest is the #1 contender, and he'll get his rematch against Gunther.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest!
It was a chaotic, fatal four-way. 5 if you count Big Bronson Reed and the effect he had, changing the entire complexion of the matchup. Dirty Dom very nearly escaped with a win, but tonight, and the #1 contendership belongs to the man once upon a time known as El Campeon.